honourable member for Innisfail, Sylvan Lake.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We needed the funding model for primary care networks fixed, and I'm grateful that the Health Minister listened. But sadly, Sylvan Lake is still without access to any 24-hour emergency care for our sick and injured. Ours is the fastest-growing community in Alberta, with over 15,000 residents today and 900,000 tourists annually. Will the Minister of Health please confirm that an urgent care centre for Sylvan is contained within this $18 billion mini-budget?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the member for the question. I think he's referring to the interim supply bill that we've brought forward to this House. Interim supply is something that we've had an opportunity to vote on, and that we've proposed that we put $500 million back into public health care, which the third party had proposed cutting. I wish that members of the official opposition had supported us in that. The only way we're going to be able to fund health care is if we have additional revenue to do so, Mr. Speaker.
In the pre-election March budget, our community was promised for the umpteenth time an urgent care centre, and frankly, the Council, local health professionals and the community have put years of resources and time into trying to make this a reality, even raising $66,000 for equipment. We shouldn't make them wait any longer. They just need an answer. Will the Minister please confirm that Sylvan Lake will receive this desperately needed urgent care centre?
I may have missed it. I presume there was a given in there at the beginning. I may have missed it. Honourable Minister.
I am happy to answer the question, Mr. Speaker. Thank you for the opportunity. In terms of negotiations that may have happened with past government and official opposition around floor crossings and promised infrastructure projects, I can't speak to what happened before the election. What I can speak to is what happened after the election. On May the 5th, Albertans gave us a clear message. They voted for a party that believes in a strong public health care system, strong public education, and making sure that we create jobs. And we're proud to deliver on that mandate, Mr. Speaker. We're not going to make announcements in the time it takes to write press releases. We're going to actually analyze data and make sure that when we do make a commitment, we follow through on it.
Thank you. It really is unfortunate that we have to bother the Minister regarding details of this mini-budget. Will the Minister please encourage her colleague, the Minister of Finance, to live up to her party's promise of transparency? We've been asking for details of this interim supply, and we haven't been given the details of this thing. So communities across the province don't have the information they need.
Your question.
Will the Minister please encourage her colleague to let the details be made known?
Thank you for the question, Mr. Speaker. I've actually gone into quite a great deal of detail around the health estimate, so I'm happy for you to review that, and if you have additional questions around the interim supply discussion that we had with regard to health, I'd be happy to go into that further detail. In the fall, we will have a full and wholesome budget for us to all be able to debate in great detail, and we've been very clear about that, Mr. Speaker, and we look forward to bringing forward a sunshine list around infrastructure projects as well.